This video will show you how to enter a budget transfer. There are two steps to process a budget transfer. First, your PIN must be entered, and then it must be released and posted. Remember that a budget transfer is necessary to move money from one account to another. The total of the from amount to the to amount should always be equal in the budget transfer. Here are a few tips. Print an expenditure status report to have the correct account numbers and balances available. The system will check for correct account numbers and balances. Remember, the total of a budget transfer should always be equal. Finally, a budget transfer can only be processed from the same fund number. No transfers should be done between funds. Sign in to Penimation as you normally do. For testing purposes, we are signing into the Training 5.0 database. Normally, you sign into Production 5.0 database. Once signed in, click on Applications. On the menu options, then go to Fund Accounting. Then to Budget Ledgers. And finally, click on Batch Budget Transfers. The Batch Budget Transfer screen should come up. On the top left, click on the New button. This is the screen where the budget transfer information will be entered. For the control number, enter your initials and the date. Do not use hyphens or spaces since there are only 8 spaces available. Tap to transfer number. This number will be computer generated. Tap to Manager Approve and select your manager from the top drop-down box. This selection will tell a system where to send the budget transfer for approval. The budget manager should be selected. Please be specific to the need for the budget transfer. This description will be on the audit trail of future reports. There are only 25 spaces available, so be as concise as possible, yet descriptive. For example, additional copier charges. Next, tap to the budget code. Enter the budget code for the first item on the budget transfer. If you printed a detailed expenditure status report, this is where it will be helpful. Enter the account number. If an account number that is not in the system is entered, an error message will pop up. Simply re-enter the budget and the account number. If you need a new account number, please call Teresa Coronado at extension 1344. Leave the description blank. Simply tap to the From Amount column. Enter the From Amount. Remember, this is the amount that is being reduced. The negative amount on the old budget amendment forms. If the amount is greater than the amount in the budget, an error message will pop up. The system will not allow amounts greater than the available balances on the account. The current balance information is available at the bottom of the screen. This will be helpful when entering amounts. Continuing entering as many lines as necessary. Enter the to amount. Remember, this is the amount that is being increased. When complete, the totals must match. If the totals do not match, the system will not allow the budget transfers to be completed. Once complete, press the green check mark on the top left, then press back. The batch budget transfer screen will show up. You will see the batch that was just entered. If you need to print the budget transfer, click on the printer icon on the top of the screen. This printout will show the details of the transfer. This information will also be available online. There is one more step for the budget transfer to be completed. When the batch is ready to be approved, it must be released. Hover over the Release Post icon on the top of the batch budget transfer screen and click OK. Select the Release Post option, then press OK. The system will ask, would you like to release and post batch TC103113 from transaction date and period? Click on Yes, then click OK when the print screen comes up. The batch is now routed for approval. That's it. The budget transfer now needs to be approved by the budget manager.